got that girl. I got the one, and emphasis on the. I'm loving Meg is the Stallion. What's up, girl? And how is life for you straight up? I mean, this crazy quarantine situation that we're living in, huh?
I mean, honestly, I'm not really mad about quarantine. Like,
okay,
I've been able to get so much work done. Like, I've been writing music.
And that's what I've heard, and that's what I've been hearing is like this has actually been somewhat of a blessing in disguise. You've been able to focus and really think about that next project, huh?
And I've been able to like just reset mentally, like not spending so much time like around so many people. Like it just allows me to get my own energy back together. So I'm like I'm real zen over here.
When you get to be in those moments, when you do get to really self-reflect on the year that you've had, it has been such a dope ass year. I mean, like even going back to not too long ago, showing the love for it. It was mid-May when fever hit the world. I mean, when you sit back in your thoughts and with those immediate people that you are close with and relive what these past 365 have been like, how big is that smile? Let me ask you that first.
So, I mean, it's just really insane because just thinking of like where I started from literally last year, people, okay, so I've been rapping, like writing for like a while.
For a minute, yes, yes.
But like, as soon as the world knew I could rap, you know, people started like, you know, knowing me. But then when it got mainstream was like last year. So that's I would consider, you know, it being like year one. Okay, this is my start. Like I did so many things, and in the moment it didn't feel like I was doing enough. Like, but then when I look back on everything that we did, I'm like, oh my God, like.
Yeah, you ticked a lot of boxes, and it's so cool to know. And for all of us who have been hotties for a hot minute, we all understand and know the grind and the hustle and the amount of work that has gone into your career. So yeah, to say that it really has just only been 1 year is kind of crazy. So to know that you have, you know, accomplished these things when you think about chart placement and you think about, you know, touring the globe and getting stamps on a passport that you maybe never would have thought imaginable, all while also working towards this damn degree. I mean, how proud are you of yourself?
I mean, I'm pretty proud, but like, I really like to just keep working because I don't ever like to feel comfortable. Like, just because I accomplished something, that doesn't mean I can't accomplish something else. Like, you know, the goal just gets bigger every time. You're never too old to keep learning, so that too. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm really just out here, and I'm gonna just figure out how to be the best Megan I could be.
Damn it! I mean, that's all it really comes down to. And it's so dope to know that that's the inner spirit. You know what I mean? That continuous hustle to want to succeed. You know. Let me ask you, how far along are you on a degree? Like how many more quarters, semesters? How close?
I just asked my manager today. I was like, can you please get in contact with somebody at my school and tell me how much more schooling can I have? Because I'm here, okay? And then it was like a point in life where I had like took a semester off because I think I was like trying to work. Like, so I had to like redo everything. And then I had started rapping, and that really just threw a wrench in my school schedule. So now I only take like 2 classes at a time. I'm like, tell me, how much more? What they need from me?
And you continue to take on so many other projects and successfully doing it. You know, I got to talk about not only Savage, like just the original that was atmospheric, but then when you had, I mean, the Queen, obviously. I mean, we got the Queen and the Princess on the track together. And we know, we've heard the stories about how you called your grandma first, and I'm assuming just the tears and the smile. But
I literally like fell down to the floor like, Nanny. Oh, I'm like, okay, let me get myself together so I can tell you.
How rad is it for you to really know that you've garnered the respect and the love from someone who I'm sure you grew up idolizing and just wanting to mirror that same type of energy for the world? What was it like when she was like, yeah, I want to be down to do this?
Like, it's nothing that I can even like really just put into words, because I remember going to the rodeo when I was little, and this was the year Destiny's Child performed. And I remember looking at Beyonce, and I was like, this is so crazy. And like, I was really just like sold like ever since then. So then I literally kept up with like everything Beyonce was doing. Like she from Third Ward, I'm from South Park. That's literally like right up the street from each other. Like I just felt like if Beyonce could do it, like I could do it. And
Yeah.
just to really do it, I'm like,
I don't believe it. I mean, and it was meant to happen. I mean, you put it out there in the world with just the energy. You put it out there in the world with the work ethic. You don't have someone as amazing as she is as a musician and just as a person jump on to anything that she doesn't feel wholly about. So that's a testament to what you put out there.
right. And anytime anybody would ask, well, who do you want to do a song with? Who's your dream club? I was like, Beyonce, Beyonce,
Yeah.
Beyonce. And then like, finally I got it and I was like,
But now let me ask you this a little deeper about this particular record. Not only do you have the song with her jumping on it, but the proceeds, the bread of life, the fact that you were able to put it in that, direction and really show that it was even bigger than music, especially in this time that we're all trying to flatten curves and get through this coronavirus pandemic. How special was it to see everything go towards that and what that means to you?
my city means so much to me. That's where I grew up. It molded me as a woman. Like, so just to be able to give back to the city, like where we both come from, that shaped us, it was like, this is a no-brainer. Like all the proceeds have to go back to the city because if it wasn't for Houston, it would be no Beyonce. If it wasn't for Houston, it would be no Megan. So
yeah. So I mean, so it is like you said, it's a no-brainer, and I mean, just the energy of it feels right, and to know that was an intelligent thought that y'all did. I mean, just it's important to do that, to put on for your city. I mean,
right.
Houston is one of the most important when you talk about R&B, hip hop, even pop music. I mean, just all types of music. I mean, it's
Right.
something that the world needs to, and that's what it's really cool for me to be at a station like Z100 or to be on this syndicated program and to be able to play this record, to know that filing back down through to it, it's all because you really want to show love and show the respect the city that you're from, and that's just dope. I'm gonna just put it out there and say it. So.
Thank you.
A couple more things before we get you out of here. HBO Max, legendary. What? So here's another project that we get in a little bit. You get to tell us a little bit about this new show that's coming to the streaming platform.
So, Legendary is a show about ballroom. The ballroom culture is not something that was super mainstream. I feel like a lot of people didn't even know what ballroom was until they started watching Pose.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna sit and act like I just knew everything about ballroom because I didn't. I had a few friends that were involved, but like I didn't. We were just hanging out as friends. Like I never knew like how serious it was. I never knew what it really meant to them. Like,
yeah.
But when the opportunity was presented to me to be on the show, I was like, I did my homework. I did my research. I was like, yes. If there's anything that I can do to bring light onto what ballroom is, I definitely want to be a part of it because like the people that I met, like Laomi, like that's gonna be like one of my lifelong friends. Like she is just amazing. Like she really inspires me because she works really hard and it's not coming from a place like, oh, I want to be famous. Like she really is passionate about what she's doing. And everybody on the show, everybody that was a part of the show, they went so hard because this is what they love to do. It was like they was doing it for their life. Like so it made me want to be a better performer. It made me not want to do anything halfway ever again in life because when I say they went out there and they really laid it down for real, I was like, oh my God, like why am I not performing like this at every show? I was super inspired. Like I just can't wait till everybody see the show because you will really get to see people who are passionate about their work and it's really gonna come across when you see everybody perform. So
it's so parallel with who you are. I mean, it's like you're the perfect fit. I mean, to have that to have that drive to really be knowledgeable about going into and learning the culture. All the things that you did growing up and really respecting what hip hop and R&B and now pop music is. I mean, you do your damn work. And I don't know if a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to gas you at any point, but you are an intelligent woman who I think that folks like really, it's like, y'all got to know, like there is a lot to who Meg is. And this is an exact parallel why, like, listen, I wasn't even about to get the app. I'm not even gonna front until I saw this come up. I'm like,
it's so, you're going to be so inspired. I promise you. you gonna pick up a new skill and you gonna go hard as hell on this. I promise. Everybody on there is amazing, so I really want you to watch this.
We're gonna get with it. All right, a couple more before I get you out here. I can't let you go without asking: Are you gonna get Chance back for what he did with the gorilla and because that might have been the funniest damn thing I heard.
That he's ungettable, but he really is failing to realize that I'm gonna get him. Like,
thank you.
Yeah, because I really thought they lost my dog, and if you know me, you know I don't play about my dogs. Like, so
no.
When EJ told me, I don't know where 4 is, they really cut off half of it, like, because I was really screaming to the top of my lungs, cursing him out. Like, I said a bunch of crazy stuff to him. Like, I couldn't believe he lost my animal. Like, what? I was like, why do you even have him? Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, but it was super funny, like, looking back at it. I was like, oh man, like, he's like, Megan, I know that if I'm ever in danger, you're not the person to be in danger with, because you really laughed at me the whole time. I was like, it was so funny.
Now that's gonna lead me to my last question, Megan. Since you're on the legendary Z100 with me, I want you to keep it all the way 100 with this last answer. Okay. I'm gonna just put it out there. Just keep it real with me. EJ or 4? You're on. You know what I'm saying? EJ or 4? You're on that boat. It's just y'all. Who are you saving?
If I had an option to save both, I would. But I got to save both. Sorry, EJ.
I love you, fam, but I'm just keeping it 100.
Gotta say so. Sorry.
Well, I just gotta say again, thank you for all the tremendous amount of dedication that you put, not only to being, really being a very, amazing role model to people who are taking on multiple routes, studying in school. The class of 2020, who I know are going through these crazy things here, being an accomplished artist and giving us your all on stage. Venturing into the philanthropy. I mean, that's dope. You love Rick and Morty, damn it. You my girl.
You watch Solar Opposites?
Yeah, Solar Opposites is
Yes, it was fire.
It's fire. So just all those things that make you more than just the amazing performer that we see. I want to say this on behalf of all the hotties. We want to just say thank you for being who you are, being so unapologetically you, like you've done for us for so many years now. So continued success. Everyone is smiling at you, smiling down on you, smiling up towards you, wishing they could be you. You're doing a damn thing, girl.
Thank you.